All right, guys. Drive 9 was as messy as I'm looking. Guys, I'm 24 hours into this freaking breaking this footage down. I'm not done. I'm not breaking it down the same now. We're just going to talk about a lot of the rest of the game unless there's something I see that I really need to break down. But Spencer's still in the game. Okay, now it really doesn't make any sense because we're George is definitely bringing in subs. Um, we're bringing in subs. Okay, we're putting in Nate Atkins, and we're getting into some power sets now. We're trying out some new stuff, so we're playing around. There's no reason for Spencer to be in here anymore. Okay, um, but Spencer does have a good scramble. And then there's a handoff to Nate Atkins, who is basically lined up like a fullback, I believe, on this one play to get some a first down out of a big power set, So they're playing around some different power sets and stuff at this point, I formation kind of stuff, not the wishbone like I saw against Georgia State, but similar, a lot of people in the backfield, stuff like that. We are starting to put backups in. CBS is in, so let's define who our backups are. CBS is obviously third string at this point behind Juju and Marshawn, and not getting a lot of snaps. And now it's late in the game, and they're bringing him in, so that starts to tell you kind of the depth chart there, all these ors and all this other different stuff. This guy, that guy. Marshawn's our number one. Juju's the second. Yeah, and then maybe that started in the flip. Who knows? Because Juju, everybody, the Juju's has such strong performances. I don't see it as like that because Marshawn takes a lot of different snaps than Juju has to take. He's in there a little bit more frequently. It's different. Juju comes in for a lot of special stuff. I don't know. I mean, they're both great running backs. I'm sure Christian Bill Smith is an amazing running back, but right now he's coming in third string backup. Joyner starts coming in now on this drive. Okay, and I wanted to say this and talk about this because we're talking about it early in this game. I kept saying, hey, we got Amari and Brown out. Shouldn't we have Joyner here? So let's talk about that. We've been saying Joyner's hurt. That's why he hasn't been playing a lot. It could still be the case. They're just limiting his snaps and letting him get in some just to see how he's feeling and stuff, But if he's coming in and if he sticks into the game past this drive, Joyner's a backup, guys. It's not an injury at that point. So we're going to see here shortly, if Joyner sticks in the game. Because I say if Joyner sticks in the game a lot more after this drive, he's a backup. This isn't a health thing. I mean, maybe it was a health thing. Now this week, maybe he's easing back in. Okay, that might be that might be the case. All right, but right now Joyner's a backup. Couple key notes here. Obviously we just talked about Spencer had one good scramble, and then it was a good scramble. I didn't like that you got a little hit on it or whatever, but once again we said, hey, Spencer is not quitting. It was like I said in drive 8. I didn't want to say he was quitting. It was just like he was more like, what the hell? Let's just throw it up. Drive 9, that dude's still out there. He shouldn't be. There's no reason for Spencer to be in the game. He's especially right here. He goes on a scramble. He gets hit a little bit. Spencer doesn't need to be out there trying to create magic at this point in the game. And Luke Doty's supposed to be the more mobile quarterback. It would have been maybe good for him to be in there. We got third, fourth, fifth, sixth string quarterbacks right now. I've got a shit ton of quarterbacks, guys, who need to get in the game. There's just no reason for Spencer to be in there anymore. And, they're talking about, so here's one negative thing. You hear the announcer talking about a particular play where Spencer is just backpedaling, like I've been saying. And he's like, right here he needed to set his feet, yada, yada, yada. There's no reason he's backpedaling. But if you consider all the pressure he's been under all day, you kind of started to get it. I've heard this excuse a little too much here on Spencer because when you go and break down the footage, a lot of times this pressure's not there. The supposed pressure that Spencer's under isn't always there. Spencer's not navigating his pockets properly a lot of the times. I haven't had but a few so far that I've highlighted where there was a really O-line breakdown or anything. So the announcers probably go back and look at some of the footage like I have, and they probably end up telling you the same thing. It wasn't just this play where they're noticing Spencer backing up. He was backing up and just kind of backpedaling a little too much from the word go. And then to end this drive, all the power sets are looking pretty good, but we didn't, we needed to get a first down here to keep the drive going. Spencer actually gets a scramble that would have given us the first down. Still fighting hard till the end. Amazing job, young man. Okay, because I know I'm criticizing the shit out of you, whatnot here and there. I believe in you. I think you're a super talented young man. I think the future with you at quarterback is going to be really good for our team. And here you are. You're still fighting. The game's over. You went out there still sacrificing your body. You shouldn't have been. I think the coaches should have pulled you just to protect you. Just to protect your buddy. So that's it. And that was drive number 9. Just no real reason to break down these plays and stuff. We'll see how these power set plays that I saw them working on develop over the next weeks or whatever, if that becomes a thing or not.